Ring ring, ring ring. Jack, the phone's ringing. Pick it up. Ring ring, ring ring,
Okay. Oh look,
ring ring.
it's someone calling me, I guess. Hello.
Happy birthday to you.
What is up with you? Hey guys.
Hey, what's up, Pot of the Dead?
This
It's
shot
Jack's
is
birthday.
real zoomed out. I'm just super far back.
Yeah,
Hey
let's-
guys.
let's scoot in a little.
It's my birthday.
It's Jack's birthday. Happy birthday.
As of recording, it is September. Nope. What the fuck is happening?
Bro thought about
Dude,
my birthday. That's
Dude,
crazy.
I have absolutely no idea what happened just now. It is December 9th. I was gonna say Saturday, and then I was like, month, and then I just went September.
Just like auto-corrected.
Yeah, my brain it killed me. Hello.
How's it going,
What's up?
everyone? We got alcohol.
We have
here,
alcohol here because now I can drink it legally.
which I'm just now thinking. The last alcohol episode, we had it in the thumbnail, which might have been the problem, but we just got it right on camera here.
Which maybe that's also a problem.
Yeah.
I'll toss a blur on it for the first 30 seconds. And
toss a
then,
blur on it and also not put it in the thumbnail.
yeah,
is
that's
the
a good
move.
idea. And yeah, it won't be me fucking chugging it.
Do you think a shot glass could get by? Do you think that would be fine? Because that feels like it's kind of...
A shot glass, like, it's very easy to distinguish this. It's way harder to distinguish a shot glass. As long
Yeah,
as you're not
that's true.
zoomed in on the shot glass. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, Jack's 21 now. We're going to be
I
drinking a little.
I made my new FanDuel account at 2 a.m.
Of course you did. Of course you did.
And then it told me that I wasn't old enough for it yet, and I was like, oh, come on, man. And then I looked at it again at 7, and it was good.
Yeah, that tracks.
And I was nervous for a bit that it was going to be fucky.
Of course you made that shit immediately.
Yeah.
Bro's ready.
I'm locked in.
Well, I think we should start off the podcast by immediately hitting a little shot.
And it's currently 11:43 in the morning.
Yeah, Jack has been up for like a while.
I'm not morning drinking technically.
I
am technically. I'm not. I've been up since 9 p.m.
Yeah, Jack is not morning drinking in relation to his circadian cycle right now.
My hope is that I use the alcohol as fuel.
I don't know how that's gonna work out for you, but you know,
like gasoline for my bones.
I mean, I know some people. I don't know some people, but you know what I mean. I know of some people who have to like hit a fucking bottle of like Jack Daniels in the morning to get through their day.
Just get a little woo, and you're good.
Get a little fucking fucked up. Yeah, I am morning drinking.
All right. Okay. I was thinking about it. Like, okay, whatever. So at the beginning,
you're
Sky,
fucking losing it,
shut
bro.
the fuck up. At the beginning of the episode, Sky did a bit, and then we didn't explain it at all. Right before the podcast, I told Sky I was also really struggling to say it for whatever reason. But my family is very call-y for like birthdays, where like, you know, they'll just call me and tell me happy birthday. Some of my grandparents will just call me and then start singing happy birthday with no build up. It just jumps into a organized happy birthday between multiple people, like just off rip. You can be like, hey guy, and then they just cut you off, and they don't care.
That's funny.
So I might get a call at some point, and then okay, yeah. Then I was trying to remember where I was gonna go with this, and I remembered. So my grandma called me this morning, and then she asked me what our cat was named because I was talking about Jambo, and then I talked about you, and then I had my brain that was when my brain broke, is that I was talking, and then I was like, should I don't know if this is the spot to say she, and my brain short circuited. And I fumbled the next 10 seconds of conversation. I like I was calling Jambo all the wrong thing, and I was calling you all the wrong. I was like, it was so bad. That was where it all started. Since then, I've been fucked.
Yeah, it was like I interacted with Jack for maybe like 2 minutes, and then he just fell apart.
That was it.
I don't know what's like. I think you're just fucking tired.
I'm not that tired. I'm good.
I think your brain's tired.
Yeah, something's up.
Something's going on. This is not you.
But
But
yeah,
I have something that can fix that.
what could it be? What
Therapy.
Well, hold on. There has to be a faster solution. What are you looking at there? What are you looking at there, boy? Oh my god. Girl. Look at that. Oh my god.
Don Q.
It's alcohol.
My god. Our shot glasses are falling away.
It's gonna be really funny when my parents see this tomorrow and they're like, "Oh my god, they were drinking already."
We're
We beat 'em to it.
pre-gaming.
We're pre. Do we're pre-gaming for the fucking game tonight, bro.
Yeah, we're going out to a bar tonight to just like hang out and
Yeah.
watch. Is it a Pacers
It
game?
is Pacers versus Lakers in the in-season
okay.
tournament final.
Yeah. So we're
It
going.
is an actual important basketball game that the Pacers have not been in years. We have not played a meaningful basketball game in years.
Yeah. All right, you fucking get that going, and I'll like.
All right.
I'll vamp for a little
Got
bit
it.
while you're opening
Got
that
it.
up. So I don't know how this episode is gonna go. We don't really we're just hanging out. We're just drinking. I don't know. How do we want to do this? Because I feel like before we get too off the rails, we got to talk about MW3 shit a little bit.
Yeah, I forgot that season 1 just came out.
Yeah, so there's a lot to talk about. We can get into that a little bit. You wanna talk about that before we get super fucked up? And by we I mean you.
I don't even know if I don't know where my line is somewhere. I do because I can't have my grandma calling me at 12:30 and me being like, "Hey, grandma."
That's fair.
Hey, grandma. I'd kill myself. That'd be bottom one all time.
That is really funny though.
And then you hold the shot glass and I'll pour into the shot glass. We
Gotcha.
We can make one full podcast in one full shot glass.
That's big right there.
That was perfect.
Look at that weak ass shot. You definitely can't see that on the camera.
I just
It's
didn't,
not filled up to the top.
I just didn't brim it. 'Cause
Not
I didn't want to fucking pour alcohol onto my floor.
See, that's where we differ. I will absolutely pour alcohol on the floor to get a better shot.
See, the problem is
Specifically your floor.
Yeah, this is my floor. My floor.
Hey, to be fair, I've also done that in my room. So it does not matter to me. Does not make a difference.
Yeah, the most I've ever had at one time is like 3 shots, and I didn't really feel anything. And anything that I felt, I'm fairly confident was placebo, and me just being like,
Yeah, I don't know if that's just placebo, because even like 3 shots in, you start feeling
yeah,
something.
that's what I would expect. But like genuinely, I was like I was kind of leaning into stuff, and I wasn't really sure if anything was really happening, you know.
Yeah.
It isn't like the point when you're like when you do a gummy and you're sitting there and you're like, am I high? Am I high yet? And you're absolutely high, and but you're just like, I don't know. And then you turn your head and then everything is blurred for 8 seconds and you're like, oh yeah, my bad. All right, let me
Slam
fucking,
that shit
let me
down,
fucking
bro.
down this one.
Yeah, bro, get it down. Look at that.
I'm so bad, dude.
That's why I said we gotta have the drinks in here. You gotta have something to chase that.
All right, it's fine. The problem usually is that I swallow, and for whatever reason, it fucks with my breathing, and then I just can't breathe for like 3 seconds. I don't know, like it's because I'm doing something wrong. Clearly, I just don't know what it is. Then my face gets so red.
Pour me one. I wanna suck one down with you. I'm not gonna go super hard on it today. I gotta stay like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Give me a real shot.
I want to give you just a tiny bit. That's a real shot.
That's pretty good. Yeah. You hold it down for a second.
Yeah. Like I said, season 1 came out on Wednesday. It's now Saturday, so we've played a little bit. We've really just I played 3 games of doing the new Dark Ether stuff, and it was so We put all three of them in the sky. We loaded into the first one. We're like,
Yep.
oh, we were super over-prepared for this. We did not need this kind of shit.
Yeah, we went in with like legendary tools, tier 3
Yeah.
pack and shit.
Yeah, like as good as you can get. And we were like, oh, so I guess we didn't need all this shit. And then, little did we know, that was where the boss fight was.
The fucking worm, bro.
And all of a sudden, we had small rucksacks again.
Yeah, we were taking our time a little bit in the Dark Ether because we were just kind of like exploring around, didn't really know what we were doing at first. I also went in with a Kimbo Uzis, which for a mid-range boss fight, not the gun to take in.
And I believe I had an AMR-9.
Also, not a very good damage dealer for a big boss fight.
It wasn't it.
We got fucking rolled, dude.
Yeah, I thought we were gonna get somewhere, and then we kind of just didn't. And then we ran it back later, and then we just kind of did it.
Yeah, it was the second time in. We prepared ourselves more adequately for a boss fight.
Yeah,
and it went well.
Yeah, it was fine.
It was. I really appreciate the fact that it was actually like kind of difficult.
Yeah, I'm excited to do this next worm fight. That's harder, right? Because we haven't.
Yeah,
we haven't
the
done it
red
yet.
worm.
Yeah,
we haven't done the red worm. We haven't actually even done the quest to like fully unlock the Dark Ether yet. We're a little bit behind right now.
So we were doing it, and then what happened again? I forgot.
We were going for it, and then we were being dumb with the contracts, and then accidentally canceled the one that we needed.
That is what happened.
And then I had to go and try and get another dog collar, and then my game crashed with all the items.
Oh, that's what happened.
So I lost all the shit, and we lost like 45 minutes of progress.
Yeah, and that's irritating as fuck.
Because also, I was the only one who crashed out. It wasn't a server issue, and I was the one who was carrying all the shit because I was the one who knew how to do the Easter egg. So I just had all the stuff on me, and I crashed, and so everything that we had done was lost.
Yeah, and I was like, whatever. Honestly, I've been. I'm pretty sure I'm just in my. I just played a shitload of it, so I need a little bit. I've been not vibing.
Yeah, I think that's.
I think it's internal. I don't know why I cut you off. That was weird.
Yeah, I think that's fair though. Because Jack did like just finish the Borealis grind.
Oh yeah, because I did that. I finished the Borealis grind at 9 a.m. on Wednesday.
Yeah, right before the season.
Yeah,
dropped.
about 4 hours before season 1 came out, I finished the Borealis grind. So I got all the zombies grinds done. So got the Bone Collector, got all the schematics, and did Borealis before season 1 came out.
And now we got the rest of the fucking grind to finish up.
Yeah. And now Bioluminescent looks better, and now I kind of want it, and I'm pissed. Because I don't want to have to do that.
Yeah, I also, since last episode, I was talking about how I was going for Bioluminescent and how I was, like, grinding out weapon levels and shit. I lied to you all. The entire time I was grinding out Interstellar. I wanted to have it before this episode, but I kind of was... I got to a point where it's just like,
No,
I don't want to grind that out.
Fuck this shit. Shipment left, and you were like,
Shipment was still there for a day where I was ready to do the priceless, and Shipment was there, and I was just like, I can't bring myself to play multiplayer all day to get this done.
It'll be back Wednesday.
Yeah, Meat's also in right now, which is like I could just go on Meat. I'm probably gonna do that over this weekend. Just run Meat and try and get Interstellar done.
Yeah.
But yeah, I also after our game where I crashed out and we got all the shit and we lost it, I went in because Jack and Ollie got off after that point, and I was like, I'm a homie this shit. Roll into a solo. Got all of the Easter egg stuff. I also geared up 2 of my guys where I'm like fully kitted on 2 operators now.
Have a backup?
Yeah. I'm going to get my 3rd one as well. I had like a crazy luck in one of the games that I played where I like rolled up. I got all of the Easter egg stuff like super quickly. One of them got like fucked up where like I got one with brain rot. I did the brain rot one, and then did the portal thing, and it just disappeared, and then I didn't have the contract, and I had already gotten rid of brain rot.
Weird.
And I was just like, oh, son of a bitch. I did 1 contract, got brain rot back. So I was able to run that back. I went in to tier 3 to try and do the last contract, because that one spawns in tier 3. I found a loot stash, which had a large rucksack, a self-res, which I had just lost one, and a turret circuit. And then I did the tier 3 contract. It spawned next to a turret, and I put it in, and it completed in probably like 10 seconds. And so
Well,
I got the thing. I also got a jug suit out of it. So I left the game fully kitted out with a jug suit with all the shit that I needed. Just like rolled in, got it done, and got out. It was like the smoothest shit I've ever done in Zombies.
That's hype.
It was so sick.
You've been killing it.
Yeah, so now we're also, like, I've got the jug suit ready and shit. We're ready to just roll up and, like, activate the Dark Ether. Because I figured that would be good since we already did all the shit together.
Yeah, that'll make it a lot easier to do all of it.
Because, yeah, now we can just go into a game, get, like, geared up for the Dark Ether specifically, not worry about getting any of the Easter egg stuff. I don't have to, like, explain shit as we're going either. I'm going to make sure that doesn't go sliding off.
No, I got it.
I don't think that's a you got it thing. I think that's a
I got it.
Physics.
I got it.
Carried
Scrimp.
that away. Don't call me scrimp. How dare you? It's what do you got? I see the gears turning.
I need you to know the only word that is in my head is shillelagh. I cannot tell you why. That is the only word in my head.
What the hell, bro?
I like had a full sentence that like I was gonna say the same thing that I just said before, but instead of scrimp, I was gonna say shillelagh, and then I just entirely forgot what I said. Gone.
God damn, is actually losing it like crazy today.
Yeah,
this is a weird episode.
I've watched too many fucking Packer highlights, bro. My new
bro's getting brain rot from the Packers.
Dude, I'm telling you, there is nothing in this fucking world that is better than just like getting high and watching highlights. It's awesome.
That makes sense.
Dude, just like watching your team peaking in every moment is awesome. It's just so fun.
Yeah, that sounds sick.
And then I just watch it like over and over. I've seen the Packer Chief game like 4 times. It's great.
That's incredible. You should suck down that shot.
I'll never mind. We're chilling
God
out.
damn it, bro. you went to do it and then made yourself laugh. Made yourself laugh and then couldn't take the shot. God damn. Yeah, tap into that fucking that Mountain Dew.
That was the easiest one I think I've ever done. I just kind of went down.
Yeah, it gets easier. Listen, when we were like first trying to take shots, the first time I tried, I like couldn't do it. It was fucked up.
Yeah, dude,
it was bad. And now I can just like slam them down.
That was interesting. Easy. That was interesting. I didn't taste the alcohol as much on that one.
Interesting.
Y'all didn't hear that obviously, but there was thunder.
Oh shit. Yeah, I was like, is that thunder?
God
Definitely
damn.
thunder. Yeah.
It's a bomb. We're being bombed.
Oppenheimer's back.
Oppenheimer 2.
Dude, imagine if at the end of Oppenheimer it just went, Oppenheimer will return.
Dude. The end. Question mark?
I love the idea of Christopher Nolan just taking this and spinning it into like an alternate universe Oppenheimer story where he's like kept alive and they've got his head in a jar or something. They store Oppenheimer right next to fucking Walt Disney.
Dude, that's the craziest movie of all time. Oppenheimer. Never mind. I was gonna make a joke that I don't think I should make.
What?
In my head, Walt Disney is anti-Semitic.
Yeah.
Right? And
oh yeah.
And so I was gonna go down a path on they're from the 40s, so surely they're both anti-Semitic. And then I was like, wait a minute, I've forgotten an important fact about J. Robert Oppenheimer.
Yeah, you've forgotten that Oppenheimer was based. I during the movie when he was like at the like communist meet or like early on, I just went, dude, I didn't realize Oppenheimer was so based. I thought it was really funny.
Yeah, no, that's funny. I was referring to him being Jewish.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I thought you were talking about. I thought that you thought I was talking about him being a communist.
No, at that time being Jewish is also kind of being based, but also he's a commie, and that just kind of linked in my brain.
Yeah. What's up?
What's up, Potters?
What's up, Potters?
Hey, yo, we're not done talking about COD.
Yeah,
yet.
yeah.
Quite yet.
I was like, where are we at? Because I don't think we finished.
No, we did not. We got through the zombie shit. We ain't talked about Warzone.
Warzone, Doorzone.
Warzone is
Think
back.
about that.
Warzone's back. We played the first 2 games we got back to
Yeah,
back wins.
yeah. You want to know? You know what else is back?
What's back?
The fucking Chimkin boys are back.
The Chimkin boys are back.
We're back.
We're fucking back.
Fish's cringe is back,
Dude, it's hype.
and we're catching back-to-back dubs.
Back-to-back dubs. Second game on, got a double-digit kill win.
This
which,
is a grave situation.
by like good Warzone player standards, a double-digit kill win is not like
Yeah.
particularly impressive. However, we are like very slightly above average COD players.
I'd say that's probably true.
At least, yeah, I think that's
Yeah.
accurate. Maybe a little bit more, because like when you think in terms
There
of
are-
like
yeah,
you think in terms of like the really good people, those are like the
A
top.
lot of
10%.
people who are bad.
There are a lot of people who are bad. So like just being able to win a game of Warzone, I think,
Yeah.
puts you above a lot of people.
To be fair, we were playing Resurgence trios.
Yeah, that does factor in. A little.
So you can judge it on that however you want, and we're doing that on Urzikstan.
Yeah.
We haven't played as Shiga yet.
All
since
I
the
know
big
is that
update.
so far I am the best at new Warzone. Based on
But
our
you had 6 game 1, right?
No, I was one of the 8s. Ollie had 6.
Oh, you were one of the 8s.
We had
Yeah,
8,
eight.
and then second game I had 10.
Yeah, that's true.
So just
I
based-
will say if we're judging on who did what, who was alive at the end of game 1.
That
Because
is
sure as
true.
shit wasn't you.
I did die game 1. That's true.
You did have 8 before you died though, and there was a good chunk of time where you were dead and you still ended with 8.
Yeah, I had like if I had stayed alive there, dude, I got killed by the rattiest motherfuckers of all time, bro. Like
Oh,
I
yeah,
could
yeah, I remember
like
that.
it like fucking. I just rolled into a room and there were 2 people. There was one like just crouching in the corner. There was another crouching in the corner on top of a shelf.
Yeah, did you
And they just
did you
gunned me down.
Did you down one? I forget.
I don't think I downed one. I almost got one.
Because I remember. Oh yeah, you almost downed one, and then I downed the guy that you almost downed,
Yeah.
and then I think the other guy killed you, and then I killed him, and I was upset because I was late.
Yeah.
But yeah, so right now you're taking the crown.
Yeah, based on our 3-game sample that we've got.
And listen, I'm just saying you were dead for one of the wins.
That is true.
And also, hold on, let me just pull it up just so we can remember.
What you
Because
pulling?
that game ended, and somebody was the weakest link, and I know it wasn't me.
Dude,
and then
the weakest link shit is so funny, dude.
And somebody else was dead weight, and it also wasn't me.
What's insane? How do you have a game where there are 3 people that you won, and one person gets like marksman, and the other 2 are dead weight and weakest link, when the person who got the good thing was not the only one? Like it wasn't a solo carry. This was not a situation like
868. That was what it was.
Yeah, like you and Ollie were working together. Like this isn't me downplaying what you did, but also
It wasn't crazy.
it's not like Ollie wasn't doing anything. It's not like I didn't do anything before I died. Like obviously I didn't have a big role in endgame. I think it's fair that in that game I got weakest link in like an actual sense.
I mean that was the one that you got weakest link in. That's the other one we didn't screenshot.
Yeah.
Or I didn't screenshot.
Yeah, the other one I think I got like marksman or something.
Yeah, I think there was a different one that was like laughing at Oliver for being dead a bunch.
Yeah, something.
Something like that. Like Resurrectionist or something. The amount of times revived.
A grave
A
situation.
grave situation.
It's really fun though. It feels way better than
As far
Warzone 2.
as I'm concerned, I'm number 1. 'Cause listen, you got fucking dead weight or weakest link or whatever, and Ollie got the other one, and I didn't get it. So as far as I'm concerned, I'm the greatest Warzone 3.0 player of all time. How many kills did I have in game 3? I had 3 kills. That's not as many.
Yeah, I don't know.
I will say I had almost as much damage as Oliver. And 0 redeploys. I never died. That pissed me off. We finished that second game and Oliver got like his title was like he lived a bunch, and I was like, I didn't die. And he redeployed twice.
What, in which game?
In the second game.
In the second win?
Yeah. In the second win, Oliver
No,
got...
you died in that game.
No, I didn't. I'm looking at it. Redeploys 0.
I distinctly remember you being like on the bridge and getting killed by a guy at one point. Like you were up on the bridge and there was just some guy up there and I didn't have the angle.
Yeah, that did happen.
So I don't know what's up with the redeploy thing, but you definitely at least took like a down in that game.
Maybe it was redeploys. No, because I did clutch up at some point.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it might, the tracking on it might just be
Whatever.
broken.
Either way, my damage was close. Yours was pretty heavily ahead. Game 1, what was damage? In game 1, you had the least amount of damage and I had the most amount of damage.
That makes sense.
All I'm saying is that I'm the GOAT.
Listen, I'm just a double digit. Double digit goes a long way.
Double digit does go a long way, but you were dead for one of the games. And as far as I'm concerned, that means that you should kill yourself.
Okay, well that's not what I would say, but
Why? What would you say?
that I'm better than you, and that you should kill yourself.
Yeah, dude, I'm excited because I really like one of my favorite things in games is like kind of the internal culture that is within your group specifically about a game. You know?
Yeah, I'm with you, dude. It's like going back and forth on like who the best Warzone player is.
Yeah,
it's
like,
so fun,
back in the day with Fortnite, and we were ranking everybody.
dude.
Dragon, you, me, Gage.
Yep.
It's crazy that only one of us kept playing, and it wasn't top 3. And me and Gage arguing about it all the time. And it pissing me off so fucking much that your goddamn ass is better than me in the fucking game. And I was like, I could be better. What's so frustrating about all these games is that I know that you are better than me, and you are clearly better than me at most games, but you're not that much better than me.
Yeah, it's I think Warzone 2 I think is the only one of like this type of game where like because you played MW2, you got pretty good at it.
I was better at Warzone 2 than you. I think I would be better at I think I'll be better at this Warzone as well. You've started off better. I think I will be better long term. Because I think that I am better at this game than I have been at most other games. This is one of my better CODs.
I felt pretty good about it though. Well, it's just we'll have to see.
I'm also the GOAT, and you should kill yourself.
I feel like I'm about to go crazy. I'm about to go psycho.
I just gotta lock in because the problem is that if we're gonna I do a whole lot of inherent fucking around, you know. Yeah. Not like I go and do something stupid, but I'm smoking and playing, so I'm inherently kind of maybe playing worse. Like maybe I'm playing better. Dude, I remember back in Warzone 1, I remember I'd pop a gummy and I'd be fucking crazy.
You'd be frying kids,
dude. that was so sick because Fish would get so upset at me, and then I'd be fucking beaming kids,
dude.
And it was so sick. It's a great time.
It was crazy, dude. The inherent fucking around thing makes me think about we were playing zombies a little bit ago. I think this would have been before the season update dropped.
Mm-hmm.
And we were doing an HVT contract, and I was being chased by the Mimic. I was like trying to get some distance on him, and I went to like mantle over something, and then I tried to run, and then my path was blocked. There was a car in front of me.
Something got in the way.
Something got in the way. This motherfucker was trying to drive in to help me, drove his car, got it like wedged in a perfect way to block my movement. I got stuck on the car.
This guy was trying to walk through 2 cars that were like not parked next to each other, but it was like car, open parking spot, car. I drove over one car and then got stuck on the other. So I completely blocked this guy's range of movement.
I just had no way to go. The only thing that would have saved me is if I had like realized that I could have gotten in the car, but by the time I could have thought about that, I was dead.
Yeah, I drove up and I hit the thing and I stopped moving, and as I drove in front of you as you like jumped forward and you hit the car, and I was like, oh god, I've done it again.
And I just, dude, after that happened, I was just sitting there like, I can't believe it. Like, how did you do that? I don't have any words. It was just that for like 5 minutes.
Yeah, I was just like, oh no, oh god, I'm gonna get yelled at. This is unfortunate.
It was so fucked up, and that's like you I don't think you didn't try to kill me, but
It wasn't on purpose. I wasn't trying to fuck with you.
your inherent fuckery got me killed.
Yeah, that's fair, and that just kind of comes with the game at this point.
Yeah, it was also really funny.
It was.
It was so funny.
The timing could not have been more perfect.
It just fucking rolled up and killed me. You murdered me.
Yeah, that was all me. That was all me.
Could this be considered manslaughter?
No, it's first degree.
Doesn't first degree imply some sort of like
I don't know.
intention?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
The difference between
is
murder and manslaughter is intention, and you did not intend to kill me.
Well, in the eyes of the law, I don't know if they can prove. I don't. I think that they can prove me wrong, even though I'm not wrong. I'll be jailed. I'll be an innocent. I'll be an innocent man.
I mean, maybe
the courts will shut me down.
I think you could make the case for manslaughter and win that trial.
I'm gonna go into the court and then I'm gonna get fucking 12-16'd, and I'm done. They're gonna be like, you've always, I don't know what they're gonna say that I did to you, but they're gonna say I did something.
I mean, I think it's warranted, to be honest. Go to prison, asshole.
Dude, I don't remember what sparked it, but I remember I was talking to Mac. We might have just been watching fucking Prison Break, and I was like, dude, girl prison sounds so hype. Because everybody's not fucking sexually assaulting each other all the time and forming race gangs, and it's just kind of chill.
Yeah.
If we could just do that in guy prison, bro, that'd be so. I'd go to jail. I'd commit fraud. I'd take the risk.
Just have like a community of other people who fucked up.
People were, and we're just like, we're trying to get through it. It sucks. We're getting through it.
Yeah, but also, it sucks. You got to get through it.
Yeah, but like, I'm down for the it sucks. We'll get through it though. We're all here. We know when we're getting out.
You quit your job where you only had to be there for 10 hours a day, 4 days a week.
Yes, because also that felt unending. A big issue with it was me feeling like I was gonna kill myself because I was working there every day.
Oh.
Right, and also there's very many responsibilities. Like there's also there's positives about living in prison. No rent, no bills. Those are good things.
That's true.
So I'm not saying that you'd rather be in prison, but I'm saying that there's also positives.
Yeah, I don't know. I get what you're saying, but I don't know if I'm on board with this fully.
Again, I'm not saying that I would want to go to prison, but I'm saying that if guy prison was like girl prison is, I might be willing to take some more risks in life. So then I guess maybe they've
insane thing to say.
Then I guess maybe they've done their job. That's not an insane thing to say. That's very reasonable. If the consequences of my actions were not as harsh as they were in the active world, I would be more willing to commit crime. That's a reasonable sentence, I feel like. Right?
I don't know.
You know what? I'm gonna take another shot. This sounds like another shot time.
Jack's just like, fuck this. I need more alcohol in me.
It's fine.
I just want to make sure, because if that slips off, that's a full shot
boot
glass.
Liquor? God damn. You do lick boots, you piece of shit.
Okay.
Oh my god. Oh yeah. This is so. Oh my god, this is so much better. when I can breathe.
It's crazy.
So there's that fucking apple cider vinegar shot. It fucked me. I couldn't breathe.
Yeah, you got like some fucking respiratory problems
Yeah,
or something.
it's not the last 2 shots. It hasn't happened on. I've been big chilling, but yeah, I've been taking it, and then it's just like. So yeah, but COD's cool. They keep winning.
They stay winning so
we
far.
We stay winning.
We stay up. Let's fucking go.
We're gonna. They're all small things, so I don't know how much they'll contribute to the set. But because it's my birthday, I needed to pick some things out. Sorry, I was reading a text. We're getting new stuff. We're getting a couple new zombies things.
Yeah, just a little small bits of like
small things.
paraphernalia.
But so it would have been sick if we had it now because it would have fit. But we're getting 2 zombie shot glasses.
Yep, that's
I've
cool.
put it in the hands of my mother and said and told her that they're at some point gonna message her and ask which perks. And I said jug and stamina.
Yep, of course. Gotta go for the classics.
And then I got a little patch, a little embroidered patch of the Black Ops 1 television from the loading screen, which I think is hype.
That's pretty cool. It's hovered over zombies, so
It's hovered over zombies.
It's zombies.
And like that's it. That is it's one of the best fucking loading screens of all time. It's so good. I see
Such a good like menu.
Every like 3 months that everybody's like, dude, the Black Ops 1 loading screen was one of the greatest loading screens of all time, and then everybody makes $30 off their tweet. But what?
Oh damn!
Really? I did not know that.
Well, rip the camera.
Rip the camera.
What do we want to do with this?
We have a few options. We could just fucking pause it.
We could pause the recording
and charge the camera for like 20 minutes. Do you want to do that? We could do that.
How far are we in right now?
We're like 38 minutes in.
Yeah, 38.
So we could just do that. Do you want to do that?
Yeah, we can do that. We'll pause. A little pause cast.
All right, little pausers. Little pausers. Little pausers.
Hey, we're back, guys. There was no break for you, but for us that was like half an hour.
And yeah, I thought you were going on the path of being like, and nothing happened, and there was this a continuous strand of speaking.
No.
I was gonna be like, okay, on to our next topic. Sky, what were your thoughts on the Futurama episode A Leela of Their Own?
Yeah, we watched I watched a Futurama episode while we waited. Jack got a phone call about 5 minutes into the episode and spent the rest of the time talking.
I'm pissed, bro. We were fucking on this episode for 40 minutes, and then we pause, and I get 2 phone calls in the next 10 minutes.
It's crazy.
It's crazy. My sister called me and then said absolutely nothing but hi and happy birthday. And then, I realized I was drunk because my uncle called me, and I went, hey. And I was like, why the fuck did I do that? And then he went, hey. Like I could hear it in his voice, and he was like, what the fuck was that all about? And I was like, oh, god damn it.
That's so funny. That's so good. Better drink some more.
And in my head, I was like, I'm going to take a shot whenever someone calls me. So I added one during the break.
Hey, I can tell you're drunk now, too, because that was real wobbly. You spilled some on the chair.
Oh, I just sent that one. That one I didn't really worry about.
But would you have sent it if you weren't drunk?
That is a question.
I think that's the real tell, is you just went for it where you wouldn't have otherwise. You didn't on the earlier ones.
But also maybe I just learned from the earlier ones that I was overcompensating a little bit.
And you undercompensated and you spilled.
That also true.
Give me another one, too. I want to hit my second.
You should fucking die.
What the fuck, man? All right, we'll drink yours first. That's cool. You're chilling. Look at him go.
It's crazy now. It's so different. Generally, it's such a different experience.
No, you're the bartender
That's
today.
Fair.
Oh my god! Jesus Christ! Was that a bit? Did you do that? I don't know how well that gets through on the camera because it's clear liquid. This is filled to the brim. Jack spilled a bunch, like, everywhere. I'm gonna do my best to not spill what's in here and drink it all down. Oh my god. Hey, Jack. If that first one wasn't definitive, that one felt pretty clear.
What? I'm sorry, I can't hear you very well. You gotta speak clear.
Oh my.
You gotta drink that. I want to put my finger all the way in that really bad. I want to just go boop.
Oh my god. Alright, vamp for a second while I drink this.
You say vamp for a second? Why are you saying vamp?
I got alcohol in my fingies.
Wipe your hands off, bro. Take this fucking.
Oh man. Vamp is like the term for it. For just like filling time.
I have never heard that in my life.
I hear it all the time. On podcasts that I listen to.
Is it the podcast that you listen to or podcasts?
It's fuckface.
You're like, well, it's podcasts. It's fuckface and it's.
Oh, listen, those are like people in the entertainment industry though. They know what they're talking about.
I was gonna be like, yeah, you were like, yeah, multiple podcasts, both fuckface and Face Jam.
They do say it on Face Jam sometimes as well.
Dude, I'm excited because I'm gonna get money into my PayPal account at some point because someone's gonna give me money, and it's gonna and I think the only thing that's gonna auto renew is my Yard Patreon subscription.
That's hype.
And I am very excited because I haven't had it in months.
Bro's got the backlog of Yard episodes.
Dude, I've got like 15 hours of Yard episodes to catch up on.
That's hype.
Because it's so I love the Patreon ones too because they're different, you know.
Yep.
Because they'll say the shit, you know, that they wouldn't say otherwise, but they'll be like, it's the bonus. We can say it. I love that shit.
Yeah.
If we had a bonus, bro,
we'd go crazy.
That thing, people would know about that thing.
What?
The guy. People would know. We would have left it in at some point.
Oh, that's funny. Oh, dude, speaking of like podcasts and shit, so Face Jam yesterday did like a live event thing, or they like pulled up to Discord. It was like a stage. It was like a watch along. Are you familiar with the movie Ambulance by Michael Bay?
Yes. They like rob a bank and then they're in an ambulance for a while, right?
It is fucking insane.
The movie is?
It is an absurd movie.
That's that Gyllenhaal movie, right?
Yes. It is crazy. I assume you don't care about spoilers for it.
No, I remember seeing ads for it years ago and being like, that looks fun. And I wanted to see it. And
it was exhausting to watch because it just did not stop at any point.
So it wasn't like hype?
It was I don't know. I had a fun time watching it, but I was also like watching it like with the Face Jam guys were on and they were like just commentating over it and shit.
What was the one show that like did the reaction stuff? What was that show? The way back one.
Like Mystery Science Theater?
Yeah. Mystery Science Theater.
Yeah.
They changed the game, bro.
They did a little.
Dude, if they didn't do that, do you think the reaction videos are what they are now?
I think it gets there eventually.
Think it doesn't matter? The human genome makes it anyways?
I think it hits... Maybe it doesn't look exactly the same, but it definitely hits a similar endpoint. But yeah, dude, watching this movie, there's just so much. It's crazy. It's like...
I need you to know I'm struggling right now. All of a sudden, the lights are still on your face. I'm realizing that all the lights are pointing at me, and I'm like, that's not good. And then I look at one of them for a second, and I look at you, and the light is just still there, and it's not gone, and it's not gone, and it's still there, and it's not gone, and it's not gone.
Oh my god!
And there's I can see all the bulbs on your face. It's fucked up.
Bro's having a bad time, dude. So I got to talk about this movie a little bit though. The amount of drone shots in it are crazy.
Yeah, that was what I remember from seeing the ads for it.
The amount of shots where it's just some dude like flying around and zipping around for no reason. It's incredible. It's fucking awesome. Like there are just so many shots where it looks like it's like going down on a person where it looks like, yeah, worded that funny, where it's just like the drone's flying down and it's like the shot that you see when something's like about to fall on someone, but then it's just a normal shot. Or they'll just be like, the ambulance is like driving and they're just like in an open lot and they just fly through a building for no reason. This shit happens constantly. It's
That's
crazy. Funny. And then the actual like heist of the movie and shit, it's like the first 25, it's like a 2-hour 15-minute movie.
That's tough.
It goes for so long. They're in this fucking ambulance. The whole thing is like early on they're like about to escape, and then one of the guys shoots a cop. Yeah. And then they're just like, oh shit, we shot why the fuck did you shoot the cop? Now we're gonna go to jail. And they're like, because
we weren't before.
Yeah, and they're like, okay, whatever. We can't kill the cop. So the cop stays alive.
Yes, you can.
The cop gets picked up in an ambulance, and then the ambulance rolls up.
Hold on, listen. PSA. PSA to everyone alive. If you can kill a cop, you should.
That's a good
if you
PSA.
can murder a police officer, you should do it. Every time, 10 out of 10. There are no exceptions.
No good reason not to.
If you can kill a police officer, even if you can do it and face consequences for it, do it anyways. Every time.
The opportunity presents itself.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, the cop gets picked up in the ambulance, and then they roll up, and they're just like, fuck, we need an escape vehicle. And then the ambulance somehow ends up there. They get in the ambulance, and then they keep the paramedic on, and they're like, keep this guy alive. And so the entire movie is just this, like, girl in the back trying her best to keep this cop alive while these two insane motherfuckers are, like, driving around. And then there's so much that happens, and nothing happens. It's insane. Like, she's like keeping this guy alive. She thinks that he only gets shot in the leg, and then like 30 minutes later, just blood is pooling on the floor, and she's like, oh shit. She looks, guy got shot in the chest. She didn't even look, didn't bother checking, just assumed that the guy who just shot him was being honest with her about like where he got shot.
No, dude, we didn't check. You gotta do the head, shoulders, knees, and toes check. That's what they teach in
dude. And then, okay,
school.
listen. It's insane. So she's like, okay, this is bad. We got to figure this out. Okay, got to perform emergency surgery. I don't know how to do that. I got to call up like, I think she calls up like an ex-boyfriend or something who's also like a surgeon, and then she's like, listen, you got to help me out. And he's like, you can't do that. And she's like, I'm a hostage. And he just goes, aw, fuck. So then he's like trying to walk her through the surgery, and then he can't do it alone, so he has to call his buddies. He's got surgeons who are out playing golf, and they hop on the call, and they're like on FaceTime, on like medical Skype, going over this shit, and she's like sending over his vitals through Skype and shit. And then the computer that they're on runs out of battery in the middle of it, and she's just like, oh no, I gotta figure something out. They got like this dude's spleen like out of his body, and the computer dies, and she's like, what the, like the bullet's lodged in his spleen, and she's just like, oh shit, what do I do? We gotta figure this out.
You know, they were like, well, we have to, we want to shoot him in the stomach, so where are we gonna shoot him? In the fucking spleen, whatever.
And then, dude, she's like trying to figure something out, and the spleen bursts. There's blood everywhere. It just explodes. And she's like, oh shit. She takes her hair clip off and closes the spleen with her hair clip, and then just leaves it in the dude.
It explodes like the fucking bubble in that Futurama episode where they're trying to paint the fucking room, and it covers the walls in blood.
It's fucking crazy. Dude, the start of the movie opens with like it sets up like this paramedic girl. It starts with her rolling up to a crash scene, and there's like a 6-year-old who's just impaled. That's how the movie opens. It's so unnecessary. There's just a girl with like a giant spike through her stomach.
My stomach hurts just like that girl.
Like, it just opens that way, and then she's just like, another day at the office. It's insane. There's also a bit where they're, like, driving, and they're like, okay, we gotta set up a sniper team to take them out. And then the sniper team rolls up, and then I think, like, the paramedic is, like, in contact with the police officers who are... the chase is insane. There's so much.
Matt, did you watch Ambulance then go, man, this would be better if it was in the desert? Let's watch Mad Max.
It's not
Fury
like
Road.
the chase isn't good or interesting though. It's like
and what if it was good and interesting?
Then it's Mad Max.
I need you to know I am incredibly uncomfortable right now. My stomach hurts, but not very much. But I feel it, and I'm drunk. And I don't like it.
Damn, bro's fucked up now. You might have hit your limit. This
is absolutely not my limit. I'm not very drunk. It's just there's definitely something going on, and my stomach hurts a little bit, and I might throw up. Ooh, I might throw up.
Not good.
It'll be really funny if I throw up on the podcast. And I might throw up.
You got to step out for a second. I don't. As funny as it would be, I don't want you throwing up in here. That would be bad.
It'd be so funny.
That would be bad though. That would be bad though. Unless you can like get yourself a trash can or somewhere controlled to throw up in. Don't throw up like all over your floor.
Yeah. I've been looking around trying to see if I can find.
There's that red bag right there. I don't know what's in there.
There's a lot of stuff in there. Oh.
Yeah, you should go.
No, that was just like a Jesus Christ.
Oh. If you're like gonna throw up, you should.
I don't know if I'm gonna throw up. It's things that. Oh, this is weird.
This guy's fucked up.
I do not like the way I feel at the moment. I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna be straight up on God with you right now. I'm gonna be Love Sosa with you right now. I don't like this.
I think you're also like you're.
I didn't even realize I'm all the way out the camera.
Oh
I'm
God.
all the way out of shot. I did not even look at that.
Come back into the fray a little.
I'm back.
I think you really are like.
I'm gonna stand up.
You were high earlier.
No, it's just my stomach feels weird.
And you're like running on a real fucked up sleep schedule, drinking at like 12 o'clock, in the middle of the day. When's the last time you ate food?
I had chicken nuggets earlier.
Okay, so you do have something in your stomach.
I have eaten.
Yeah, that's good. I'm trying to think like what it could be. I think you might I think your like weird sleep and shit might just be
Holy
fucking
Jesus
you up.
Christ, this is weird. Ooh.
So it's weed for you, alcohol for me, and not the other way around. Is what we're picking up on here, I think. Do you like want to? We could pause the recording again.
We could do that.
You want to take a break?
I'm considering my options.
Yeah, it's up to you. It would be funny if we just paused the recording and then that's the end of the podcast. You can't
go
come
ahead
back.
And pause it. I'm gonna go to the bathroom.
Oh. Yeah, I got it. We'll be right back, guys. Hey, we're back again.
And me back.
Nothing happened that time. That one, there was nothing that happened.
Nothing.
Everything's fine.
I thought I was gonna throw up.
Jack did not throw up though, luckily.
I was full sweat. Like, I can't really exactly explain why I felt the need to now that I'm thinking about it, and other times in the past. But I was naked. I took all my clothes off because I was.
Sometimes you just gotta be, you know.
Right? Like sometimes you're sitting there and you're like, this is what's happening now.
Yeah, it just happens. Like everybody occasionally has those times where you just gotta lay on the bathroom floor naked and just go,
dude.
Oh!
If what's sick is that Mac is a cunt and just leaves fucking clothes on the floor in the bathroom.
Yeah.
So then I ended up taking off all my clothes. So there's a bunch of clothes on the floor. That's a big old pillow.
That's a big place to lay on.
That and our fucking floor mat. I was chilling. I was laying down.
Just Yeah, chillin' is certainly a word to describe what you were doing.
For a bit, I was chilling, and I was like, oh, I'm good. Then my stomach started hurting again, and I was like, that's weird.
Back now, though.
I'm back now.
A-okay.
But I laid down in the bed for a little bit, and I was like, this is my home. This is my home. And then I'm intrigued on what, because like I said, I took 5 shots, right?
I think so.
It was 3 before, and then I got 2 phone calls. So I took 2 more. I took about 5 shots in roughly the span of an hour.
And it killed you for a little bit.
And it was a problem that I know I am not willing to, like that. Like I hated that. That was a lot. I didn't like it.
That's fair.
And I'm interested as to, was that because I was drinking too much? Is it just because it was fucking Don Q Pina?
I don't know. Yeah, I'm not sure what the problem was. I think it probably has to do with just like the timing of when you're drinking and just like sleep schedule, and like you ate a while ago, so you have food in there, but
it's been a bit. I had that
water.
donut. I had most of that donut.
Yeah, that helps. You've been drinking water. That's a big thing.
Not much of a water, but
I mean,
close
still
enough.
getting some water in there.
Yeah, I made sure to grab some waters. But
I'm a seasoned veteran now. I don't need no water. It's me taking 2 shots and going, oh, I'm sick. I'm built different.
But yeah, so I'm intrigued as to whether or not that is like fixable. Like, will I just gain the ability to tank that after a bit?
Yeah, I feel like this is one of those things where you kind of like get rid of all the other like elements that could be causing problems. If you're just like, fixed sleep schedule, just ate dinner, it's kind of late, have a little bit to drink, see how that does,
Sure.
and then
maybe I'll be better.
if it still is a problem, then you know that it's not any of those outside factors, and maybe you just like
let me check when
not
I
the
ate,
thing.
because I remember when I ate. I just remembered when I did that.
Yeah.
Let me find it. I ate 10 hours ago.
Yeah, that might be the problem. 10 hours is like a pretty long gap.
I did not
actually
know that it was 10 hours.
I was thinking you ate like maybe like 4 or 5 hours ago was my guess.
I also thought it was that number.
That is like maybe still a little bit. That's probably the problem.
Yeah,
then.
yeah. It gets difficult to track time when at about 1 o'clock everybody disappears for the next 10 hours, and then it's just me, and I don't want to play Call of Duty anymore, and I've been playing a lot of Madden, and I don't have anything else to play, and then I'm just kind of standing there, and I'm just talking to the cat.
Gotta start the MW2 grind, bro. The fucking bioluminescence.
I don't want to play it.
Get on the Interstellar grind. Play MW.
I don't want to play it.
Keep running it. Fuck it. Play through the pain. That's what I say.
No.
Just do it.
Dude, I'm mad. We played a Rocket League game.
Mm-hmm.
Game 1 was a 4-minute overtime.
Jesus.
We clutched it up though. We won.
That's hype. I was wondering, you haven't played Rocket League in a bit. Has your skill level gone down any?
Maybe, but not noticeably.
Okay.
Not in a way that I've felt. Maybe I'm a little worse. We're doing our placement matches for the new season. I think we're 3-3, which is honestly a little like, usually we're positive at this point. Usually we tend to start out crazy, and then come a little bit down to earth, like just to like an above average 10 games, and not like as we've had runs where we've won 6 straight games. When
God
doing,
damn.
like in our placements. I don't know why. Placement match Ty is that man. He gets that job done.
God damn.
I really enjoy Rocket League. It is the game that makes the most sense. Like all of the things that are happening make more sense to me. I feel like I am doing something in every single second. Well, like in COD, I feel like I'm brain dead most of the time, and I just shoot the guy that's in front of me, right?
Yeah.
But in Rocket League, I feel like I'm doing the little things, and that like I'm good at making something out of nothing. At least for our level. Yeah, that I feel like is my thing, where it's like it looks like something is like the other team is about to like get possession or hit it upfield, and I just fucking send it and just barely hit the ball, but it nudges it far enough away that it completely alters the shot and the hit of the guy, and it fucks the whole thing up, and I'm the GOAT.
Yeah.
Or I'll get like a crazy pass in where I'll just slide in and then get the ball in front of the goal. And usually it doesn't work out because they're not ready for it. And I'm not sure if that's my fault or theirs. I don't know.
Who knows?
But I like Rocket League.
Rocket League is a good game. I don't get it still.
I was thinking about it the other day. Earlier today. I don't get new games very often. Usually everything that I play is just something that I used to play. Since like the server, even like way back, like 2019 server, games that I have started playing since then, it's like Valorant, Rocket League, and then you could say like maybe 7 days. I started hitting it harder, but I did play it before then. I don't play very many new games. I usually just cycle between the old ones.
Yeah.
And it's interesting.
Yeah, I'm the same way. I just keep going back to the same shit.
In my head, that's a bad thing, and I should be playing new games. But also, maybe it's not really a problem.
Yeah, it's just like playing shit that you enjoy.
Yeah, but also I tend to get fucking bored of the shit that I do, and then I just end up gutting through it until I'm not bored anymore. When I feel like I should just get new games. And also it just helps to get new games.
Yeah, it probably would be good to play more new stuff.
Yeah, I just don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. You gotta listen to new music, too.
That's true. New Green Day song dropped.
Well, I haven't heard it.
I think it's called Dilemma. It is. They're getting worse and worse.
Damn.
It is not as much worse as the last one was than from the one before. We're going from like a 7.5 song to like a 5.5 to like a 4.5.
Damn. So it's like negative song experience.
Yeah, it wasn't great. It was just a song about how he liked drinking.
Cool.
And kind of that was it.
Very unrelatable to you.
Yeah, I don't like it. I think. Maybe I do. Maybe I will.
Maybe.
But also, I just love weed.
Yeah, weed kind of mid, to be honest.
You can feel that way. I really enjoy it. And I don't like this whole thing. I don't like this whole mini game. Where I have to balance everything, you know? Where I'm like liver. Long-term issues, short-term issues. Gotta think about that. Fucking stomach outright. The lining. I gotta think about the lining of my stomach. Fuck that. Let me smoke a doobie.
That's fair. Hang on, I want to backtrack real quick for a second.
Okay.
Just real quick, go back to Ambulance. I forgot about one of the funniest scenes in the movie. There's a bunch of other shit that happened. I'm not going to go through all of it.
I have a question. Have you stopped thinking about this at any point?
Yeah, it just popped back into my head.
Got it.
It's during the like emergency surgery bit, the cop that they're working on wakes up and he's just like, and then one of the dudes who's in with him just beats the shit out of him and knocks him back out mid surgery while the like nurse has her hand.
The non Gyllenhaal guy.
Yeah, he just fucking hits him until he passes out again. I fucking lost it when that happened. He just like beats the shit out of him, and then Gyllenhaal, who's driving, is like, "What the fuck are you doing? What are you doing?" And he's like, "Oh no, he woke up." And the nurse is like, "What are you doing?" And they're just screaming at each other. It's crazy.
Hold on, I have a question for you that I'm gonna ask for you in a second.
What do you got?
Fucking Vamp. I guess is the word. I'm gonna keep the vibe going in
Okay.
a similar direction because I think I'm actually gonna take a nap after this, so I don't give a shit.
It's gonna go EP. All right. How's it going, Potters? We're having a good time. We're chilling. I'm killing it right now. I'm vamping. I'm a vampire. Why? Stop.
I'm not sure if that was visible on camera at all
Why would you do that to me?
because it's funny.
Fuck you.
I like blowing smoke in the cat's face all the time, bro. It's funny as shit.
Jack, you gotta stay awake for after the pod so that we can go into zombies and do the Easter egg.
I might. I mean, we'll see if I'm up.
I want to get it done. I want to just be able to go into the dark ether.
If I'm up, I'm up. But if
Yeah.
if I'm tired, I'm taking a nap.
I'm interested in how the sigils work and like if I do the Easter egg, if I get it done and I like kill the mega bomb and shit and can start getting sigils, I assume I can just like
That was dumb.
do tier 3 contracts now and then get sigils from them and then just like activate the dark ether. I don't know if I can do that and take you in with me. I'm interested. I don't know how that works.
I don't know either.
Yeah, I
Yeah, I'm
don't know.
sorry. I don't know. I froze it for a second. My bad.
Bros lost it.
Yeah, no, I've realized that I think that what I just did was a mistake. Because it's 1:30 and the game starts at 8:30 and we're gonna have to get there before the game starts. Not a lot before the game starts, but like 10, 15 minutes. Just to buy
Yeah.
time in case that we're late. And that's gonna cause us to have to leave probably 25 to 30 minutes before. And so that's 45 minutes before 8:30. So now we're down to 7:45, and it's currently 1:30. And I just smoked, which is bad.
I think you'll be fine.
And it just like in my head, the way that I view it, I have like bars in my I have a timeline, which is just like hours, and then like little not like a line of this is time, and then notches of like it's 5 p.m. it's 6 p.m. you know, and then like it works like a calendar app where then I have like chunks of highlighted time that's like for at fucking 12:30 p.m. on Sunday, I get in the car to go with my dad, and then I go to their house to watch football, and then I'm there until 11:30, and then I'm back. So I'm back here at 11:30, and then in my head that time from 12:30 to 11:30, 12:30 p.m. to 11:30 p.m. is like an orange chunk that's like football. So I've been viewing that, and then when the timelines get closer on where things need to be, I got upset.
I see.
So that's a description of my brain.
That is interesting. I have that's like that makes sense to me, but that's also such like a weird way to think of time to me. Like I've never thought about it like that. That's interesting. I've never heard somebody describe time as like seeing a timeline in their head. Or viewing time like as a calendar.
When I'm thinking about like what's happening, like what is like when I'm thinking about the things happening in the day, that is how I think of it. Unless I am viewing the action, unless I'm like picturing the memory of like a thing that's already happened, or I'm picturing what I think it's gonna look like when it does happen. Unless I'm doing those two things, which happens sometimes, I'm viewing it like it's a calendar.
Yeah, that's interesting. That's kind of cool. Think of shit as like a timeline.
It usually helps me out.
Yeah, that's. I'm gonna start like every time I start thinking about like timing on something, that's gonna pop in my head, and it's just gonna become the thing. I'm like, oh fuck, the timeline's back.
Yeah,
it's popping up again.
Yeah, you gotta do shit. Because especially as I try to balance a lot of stuff, which is also obviously we weren't talking about it, and maybe this isn't like a spot to talk about it, but like what is difficult for me in trying to get a job is that I feel like I don't have enough time right now, which is stupid a little bit, but also that's how I feel in the moment. And getting a job will make that significantly harder. Because that's many hours, probably around 20 if I'm going part-time, in any if I get like a job at a store somewhere, like whatever, like any kind of store, it's like 20 hours usually, maybe more depending on
something like that.
Depending on like if it's like a drive, and that's a lot. So that's a lot of time, and yeah, I forgot what I was talking about with balancing time. Balancing time is hard. That makes it difficult to get a job. Balance.
He's losing it.
I am losing it.
He's losing it a little.
I had a point there, but now
I think we're getting to the point where maybe.
No, I'm good.
You seem great to me.
I'm fantastic.
I'm not even saying like we have to end because like you're fucked up right now necessarily, or like you feel bad, but just like where do we go from here?
What else happened during the week? So other stuff happened, surely.
Like what? Do you got anything? Because I don't remember anything.
I know,
really
because surely
eventful.
something happened. That's the thing, is that things don't just not happen. You know what I'm saying?
That's true. That is accurate.
I could talk about football. You're
I
not
don't-
going to want me to.
I don't want you to talk about football.
And that's fair.
I don't know. Nothing really all that eventful happened at work. I guess I haven't talked on the podcast about the fridge.
The fridge.
Yeah, so a while ago I had just like a conversation with my parents. I was just like just offhand, just like, hey, don't like it just whatever. I talked with something, they're like, hey, maybe you should get your own fridge.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, okay, maybe eventually I'll like think about that, whatever. A few months later, they roll up and they're just like, we got you a fridge. My mom just texted me and was like, hey, are you home right now on like a Sunday night? And I was like, yeah, why? We got something to drop off.
Here you go.
And then they rolled up and they just left a fridge. It's like a mini fridge, but it's not a mini fridge. It's like a fridge that has like a freezer on it and shit.
It is very much so a full-size fridge that in Microsoft Word you made smaller.
I would describe it as a miniature fridge.
Yeah, it's very literally a mini fridge.
Yeah. So now I got that in my room. I'm keeping drinkies in it. I'm going to start putting food in it.
Did we say there was a freezer in it?
I did.
You did? I spaced out really hard. I was thinking about like the conversation and I was trying to get it on lock and I forgot what I was thinking about. So
yeah, my parents just got me a fucking fridge for like, I think they got it on sale for like $120 or something.
That's really good for that fridge.
Yeah, that's
super worth
like I was a little bit like, why did you buy that for me at first? But they got a crazy deal.
Crazy deal.
And also now that I've had it for a bit and I was able to like make space for it and I got it set up, is kind of sick. I just got like a fucking I got drinks in my room. I got like cups in there now for like lemonade and shit. There's like a whole section just for like stacking up soda.
Yeah.
It's fucking sick.
I don't see why they didn't just wait and be like, Merry Christmas. Here you go.
They told me, I mean, I think the sale was like ending and they didn't want to have to store it. So I think they're just like,
how big was the box? Box like yay big?
box was like fairly big
yay
to
big,
just like hold on to.
Yay big or like yay big? These are two very differently sized boxes.
I don't remember.
I hate you. I didn't see the box. Everybody, Max saw the box. I didn't see the box. I'm the only one who didn't see it.
Max saw the box and fucking ruined my plan. She fucked me up, bro. I was gonna wait for like an opportunity to just be like, at some point be like, hey Jack, you want a drink? Be like, yeah, and I'm like, okay. I go into my room and grab a cold soda. And he's like, what happened there? And I'm like, oh, it's in my fridge.
Bro, you're funny right now, man. You're getting there. You're like stacking up a bunch of bits.
I wanted to make that shit happen, and then Mac was just like, yeah, the fridge that your parents bought you, and I was just like, what the hell, man?
You're slow burning a bunch of bits, and it's really funny.
I was gonna do that with the Interstellar camo too. I was gonna get it and then just like have it one day.
Yeah, and then you got back to back sliced and diced. Bro.
I got fucked up. I could have kept the Interstellar bit going, but I was just like, I don't really care.
Because like I genuinely I forgot.
Yeah.
But the thing is that then you telling me would have been significantly less funny because you would have told me and I would have been like, oh yeah, I remember you were doing that,
Yep.
Because you just said it and it would have reminded me.
It was already the bit was already kind of like soiled. I fucking
dude
almost got there.
But if you had just gone, yeah, I'm looking at some of the challenges I want to see. I would have been like, okay, come on, it's all right. Come on. That is what I saw when I looked at it. Yeah. Because none of it was checked off. I thought you were just looking at it.
I did. Yeah, I got on the site late enough and didn't want to make an account that it wasn't worth it to go through and like tick off all the stuff I had already done. Especially now that I'm like on the priceless challenges.
If you hit like a gold, it just autofills all the other ones.
Oh, okay. I still don't want to make an account though. I don't feel like it.
I'm super.
I don't care. Fuck them.
But yeah. If you just been like. If you've been like, I'm just looking at the challenges, or like, yeah, I decided on it, but I haven't done it yet. I absolutely would have believed you. You could have super easily slid it off, and I would have absolutely believed you, because I did not look at it and think that you were doing it.
Yeah, it was also kind of fun though in that moment, because I was far enough into it, I could just go like, oh yeah, I'm like 5 out of 36 or whatever on the price list, and you're like, oh shit. Yeah. So I still a little bit had that moment where it's like I've gotten through most of the grind. You're like, holy fuck.
Yeah, because in that moment I got jumped with the fact that you were fucking doing the thing, and that you had committed to it, you know, because you were now on the easiest step of the process.
Yeah. So I still even if the bit got fucked up a little bit, I still got a little bit of mileage out of it.
You think you could do it in a day?
The priceless shit, I could, especially now. I'm like, I've gotten a couple more done. I'm like 7 out of 36, I think.
You could fucking.
There are a couple challenges that are gonna take me a bit. There's one where you have to get like 25 stunned enemy kills with the akimbo WSPs.
That's tough.
That one, it's not hard. It's just gonna take me a few games.
Yeah.
Which is the stun kill challenge, dude. The fucking SMGs were so annoying because you had to do that. You have to get 10 stun kills on every SMG.
It's tough.
That one's annoying.
That's gonna. I feel like such a fucking prick, bro. I hate that shit because I'm. That's kind of what's happened to me, like in life, is that I'm too conscious of myself, and I feel like I'm being annoying with everything, you know.
Yeah.
Because I'm a cunt to everybody I look at, you know, and I assume everything about everybody all the time, so I assume that people assume the same thing about me.
Yeah, I mean, when you're doing the camo challenges, you can't help it.
Right, but fucking, they don't know that. I don't assume that.
I mean, if you're playing on, like, shipment or something, then it's like...
It's easier. It's easier on shipment.
That makes it... Like, on shipment, anytime someone would pull out, like, the RGL or whatever, I'm like, okay, they're probably doing camo challenges.
I just don't think like that. I'm like, you fucking piece of shit.
Dude, there were so many games...
fucking away, bro.
There were so many games where people would roll up in the chat, and they're just like, hey, can you throw down proximity mines so that I can get destroys on them?
Yeah, I get that. I get that shit. But I just, like, I know I should, and I'm saying this, like, acknowledging that it is, I'm doing this incorrectly, but I get so irritated at everybody, and I assume nothing. I'm like, the people, I'm like, why the fuck are you proning in the back of the map? What are you doing here? and like, they could just be doing prone kills.
I don't think you need prone kills on anything. You didn't on any of the pre-priceless challenges. I don't remember if there are any priceless, but if you see someone proning, they're just being an ass if they're proning in the back of the map.
But I know you have to an MW2, and I absolutely was getting pissed at people for proning. I fucking hate you. Get up.
Dude, I thought the penetration kills were really annoying.
Did you? Ollie? We made fun of Ollie, right? Didn't we? I'm pretty sure we were like, dude, they're fucking play Rust. You can shoot through so many of the walls. So bullet pen is easy. I was saying that. I was saying that, and you were backing me up, I think.
Yeah, I don't remember. I found them to be annoying, though, because it's so hard to get a game of Rust when the playlist is Rustment.
Yeah.
So I ended up just going into High Rise 24/7 because there's like all the like chain link fences and shit in the middle you can shoot through.
I remember reading that as well.
But you have to get 10 penetration kills on all of the LMGs and also 15 on the Cat AMR.
Yeah, that's the hard one.
Which it's like it's not hard to do, but especially on like the high rise playlist, it's like it's just kind of slow.
Yeah.
Like I had to play like 2 or 3 games for every single one of the LMGs.
Dude, it's so nice fucking having done a lot of the weapon leveling in Rust, because now a lot of the guns are mostly gold already. Like I finished the core in a game.
Yeah.
It's one game I hopped in and did it. And I'm like 2 games in with the SVA.
Yeah, a lot of the guns are pretty easy once you have them leveled to just one game gold them.
Yeah.
I've gotten a few where it's like once I'm close to getting all the golds, I'll get 1 gold and then I'll get like 2 forged camos in the same game. That shit feels so nice when you just like are smoothly going through all the unlocks, getting them all like knocked out all in the same game. It's fun. I enjoyed the Interstellar grind. I'm obviously not completely done with it, but I thought it was really fun.
It's cool. I've only done the core. That's all I got.
Hey, you're getting there though. 1 out of 36 gold.
1 out of 36. I'm
That's
on the way.
good. Also, the leveling is done, so you're through the hard part. I feel like I got it done fairly quickly too. Obviously, being on shipment made a difference.
Yeah.
But I'm under a day of playtime in multiplayer right now.
It's crazy.
And I already had a few hours in it before I started going for the camos just from like doing leveling shit.
Yeah, I like the multiplayer though. Like it's super helpful because I think it's really fun.
Yeah, it's fun. This really is the first COD in a long time where I've actually felt like, I guess first COD since Cold War that I felt like actually putting some time into and like caring about.
It's fun.
And even with Cold War, I didn't give a fuck about like the multiplayer or anything. I was just in it for the zombies.
Oh, camera's dead now.
Rip.
But now.
And then I get during Cold War, I guess we were still in Warzone 1, so I was playing for that too.
Yeah.
Dude, yeah, we got the MP is fun in this game. I actually enjoy it. The zombies is fun, and we got Warzone being back.
And Warzone's back, and that was fun, and we're fucking killing it, dude. I was watching fucking because I had fuck all to do. I was watching old Jev spectating Warzone videos, bro. They're so fun. Why does everybody get cunt? Everybody's a piece of shit who's just sitting in corners with heartbeat sensors and shit.
Because it's a bunch of like casuals who are just like, I gotta win my first game of Warzone. They probably just got home off of like their 10-hour shift.
Dude, everybody has like 2 kills. Everybody has 2.
Yeah, because most of the people playing aren't going for high kills. They're just like, I'm gonna win this match of Warzone.
So there's so many cheaters. It's crazy.
The cheaters are kind of nuts. Yeah, dude, I can't wait to be able to run a Borealis Interstellar swap class. Dude. That shit's gonna be so hype.
Dude, it is insane. My life is so good right now.
Bro's killing it.
The Pacers, the Packers, and the Colts are all inexplicably better than they should be. All of the teams are a season ahead. And Zombies is good, and multiplayer is good, and Warzone is good.
Everything's just hitting.
What the fuck? What the fuck?
It's crazy.
It's crazy.
Is it about time? Camera's dead now.
Camera's dead.
Camera's dead. It's what what was I gonna say?
I don't know.
I wasn't asking you.
Okay.
Obviously you don't know what I was gonna. Jack, finish my sentence for me.
What's up, y'all?
I was really wondering what direction you were gonna take that in. I really expected some kind of like offensive joke or something where you were gonna like try and be like, "Oh,
no.
wow, I can't believe you were gonna say that." That's
No, I no. I got nothing for you. I was lost.
It would have been really funny if you just said some like heinous shit and then said, "What the hell, Sky? Why are you about to say that?"
That was fucked up.
Dude, it reminds me of a bit on Face Jam. They're doing like a Face Jam road trip a few years ago or something.
Mm-hmm.
And then one of the hosts was like talking to the monkey. And they're like, I don't remember what they were talking about, but the one guy just like finished the other dude's sentence. They're like talking about stopping to take like a piss break or something. And then one of them was like, "Oh, we should like stand and pull our dicks out and start pissing while we look into each other's eyes. Why were you about to say that?" And then started going around and telling everyone on the crew that he said that.
That's crazy.
It's so funny.
And now for the preceding bit of every Pot of the Dead episode, there was a yard bit where Nick was talking about how at the world's greatest gamer event, Mango just kept following Nick around, like whenever he would like go into a new group and just go, "Nick has COVID."
That's bad. That's fucked.
And then he'd be like, "No, I don't." And the people would be like, "Does he?" And he's like, "Yeah, he does."
That's like bad. That's funny, but that's not. That's like you shouldn't joke about that. It's really funny.
Yeah, he just kept doing it.
But like, what the fuck? You know, all those people in that room are like, "What the fuck are you doing?" They're like pissed and scared that they're gonna get COVID for a bit.
All right. I'm gonna do I need you to buy time for a sec. I'm gonna type out a thing on my phone and then I'm gonna show it to you.
Okay.
And then we're gonna do that thing. Okay.
Okay. It's
Jack's
gotta.
You're gonna have to follow me on it though.
Okay, he's cooking up a bit. I'm really concerned as to what this is because I also, if I have to follow for it, what does that mean?
Don't worry. Don't overthink it.
All right. Whatever. Well, thank you guys for watching Pot of the Dead. We're about at the end here. This was a weird one. Jack like almost died in the middle of the episode.
Yeah.
That was kind of crazy. We stopped the episode for a bit to watch an episode of Futurama. Fucking crazy. We talked about Ambulance for a bit. We talked about Modern Warfare Season 1. Modern Warfare 3 is not 2019. That dog shit game. Fuck that game. I enjoyed it when it came out. And Jack has to make sure to remind me of that all the time because I thought it was fun when it first came out.
Kill yourself.
MW2. I also thought MW2 was fun when it first came out, and then look how that turned out. Sometimes first impressions aren't everything. Don't judge a book by its cover. That's you're typing for a while.
It's just my finger being difficult.
Oh. Oh, okay.
It's very simple.
It's
very simple. It's a bit that I want to do whenever that happens.
Okay.
Well, that.
I mean, stop saying that.
No.
God damn, man.
Why do you want me to stop saying it? Is that real and I'm dismissing it because I think it's a bit?
No, it's mostly a bit. I think it's a little bit annoying and not super funny, but I also don't really care.
Okay, that's where it's at.
Yeah. I don't. Sometimes it's funny. Sometimes I'm just like, shut the fuck up, man. But I also don't really care.
Cool. I wanted to make sure you didn't have any actual obligations to me saying twink about it. and there was no reason for me to stop saying it. Past, you don't like it a tiny bit. But also, I think twink about it's so funny, bro.
It's so stupid.
I love
Fuck you.
twink about it.
Fuck you.
I love just sliding twink into things, bro. I love sliding into twinks.
Come on, man.
What's up?
Come on, man.
What's wrong?
I know you aren't like that. It's not a problem if you are, but that ain't you.
Who's to say?
You are the twink, Jack.
Who's to say?
I know one person who would very much be willing to defend that, but I feel like that would get uncomfortable quickly.
What?
I bring Mac in. I'm like, Mac, tell the people about how Jack's a fucking twink.
She would do that. She would do that, and then I would get mad pretty quick.
Yeah, but it would it would get the point across, and she would be right, and you would have no defense to your name.
Yeah.
You would just be fucked.
It's true.
So yeah, is it time now?
I think it's just about time.
It's over.
It's just about time here.
Just about time.
I'm gonna do that, and then we're gonna do some of this, and then